Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I want to try to keep this as short as I can. I've got to spend a couple of minutes explaining what I'm doing here at the beginning, so please bear with me and stay till the end. I think this is going to be exciting for those of us that reload and want to try to save a couple of bucks. All right, so real quick on what I'm doing. For years, concerning my reloading, I've taken it to law that I always lubricate all of my cases, even straight-walled pistol cases in carbide dies. I lightly lubricate everything. It just makes it go so much smoother. It's easier on the equipment. It's easier on your arm and your shoulder. I like to lubricate all the cases. The product that I've used almost exclusively for the past several years is Hornady One Shot. It's a great product. I can't say anything bad about it other than it's very expensive. This is a 7-ounce can. I think I paid $13 or $14 for it here locally. There's a channel on YouTube called Ultimate Reloader. Gavin is the guy that puts this out. It's great information. He's some kind of engineer. He's so far beyond most of us that we can't compete with him. But I value the information that he puts out, and I encourage you to go check out some of his stuff. I will put a link to the video that I'm referencing down here so that you can check that out. A few years ago, Gavin posted a video with some homemade case lube that he had, I think it was bench rest shooters that had turned him onto it, and so he made some and he tried it and it worked real well. And I'm not going to completely rehash that, but what he used was lanolin oil and 99% isopropyl alcohol in a 10-to-1 ratio, and it worked really well. So I decided that based on his video, I was going to do it myself and see how it compared to Hornady One Shot. Well, I ordered a bottle of lanolin oil off of Amazon. The Amazon driver threw it over the gate out front and my dog chewed it up. So it's a little bit damaged, but it didn't get inside the bottle, which is a testament to the stuff that they made this bottle out of. Regardless, I think 4 ounces of lanolin oil on Amazon was like $8 or $9. Not too bad at all. The issue I ran into was I couldn't find any 99% isopropyl alcohol locally. I did find it online, but I would have had to buy an entire case and it was going to cost me about 40 bucks. I didn't want to spend that. So I decided to try 91% isopropyl alcohol from the dollar store. I think this bottle was like $1.25, and I want to see if I can copy his recipe, substituting 91% alcohol for the 99% isopropyl alcohol, and see if it makes enough difference to make a difference, really. So what I'll do then is compare the concoction that I'm going to make using the 91% alcohol to the Hornady One Shot and see which product seems to work best. I'll try it on some straight-walled pistol cases, and I'm also going to try it on some 308 cases. Okay, so utilizing 91% isopropyl alcohol, this lanolin oil from Amazon, a brand new little spray bottle, a funnel, and a postage scale, I'm going to put 10 parts isopropyl alcohol, there we go. And let's see here. We will do 1 part lanolin. That's not working. Bear with me, folks. Technical difficulties arise here.
A few moments later.
Alright, I finally beat the seal out of the top of this bottle. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Something's killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. And there we go. Alright. Man, it's a good thing I didn't get a smaller bottle. Alright, so now I will vigorously shake this up to try to get the lanolin oil to mix with the alcohol, which I would imagine I'm probably going to have to do this each time I use it. Alright, that looks pretty well mixed up. Let's go try it and see if it works. Okay, so now I will demonstrate to you the method I use for lubricating cases with Hornady One Shot. I can't get them all in the same spot down here. I normally, for pistol cases, I just kind of try to lay them on their side and give them a little dousing. And then I leave them like that and let them dry for a bit. So I may have gotten a little overzealous with my tossing of the cases in the box earlier, so I'll lay those in there a little more carefully to begin with. So now I've got my lanolin mixture agitated here, so it's mixed up. And I'm going to spray a little bit of that on the cases and let them dry for a while. Alright, concerning the Hornady One Shot, I like to stand my rifle cases up and cross spray them from two different directions so that we get all sides, but also so that a little bit of the lubricant will get down on the inside of the case mouth, which helps with the neck sizing. So now we'll do the same thing, utilizing our homemade lanolin spray. Which one thing I'll point out already is I noticed it with the pistol cartridges that I did a few minutes ago. It does seem like it's taking the lanolin spray a little bit longer to dry. That may be partially due to the use of 91% alcohol instead of the 99%. Alright, so now I'm going to take these cases. I've got 15 on this side that were lubricated with Hornady One Shot, and I've got 15 on this side that were lubricated with the lanolin mixture. I can tell you from touching them, while all of them are a little bit tacky, the ones that were lubricated with the alcohol and lanolin mixture seem to be a little bit oilier than the other cases. So that wasn't a huge amount of resistance on that case when I ran it through. And this Lee Classic press is really a lightweight press. It doesn't have the compound leverage like this Lyman over here on the other side does. And I kind of wanted to use this one because it does tend to be more difficult to size rifle cases on this press. I had a little bit of difficulty with that one, but if you look here on the bottom, I don't know if you can make that out, there is a crimp on the primer on that case, so that could have been part of what I was feeling there. This case, also a Hornady case, is going to have the same kind of crimp on it. Yep, most of the resistance that I'm feeling there seems to be from the release of the crimped in primer. The resistance that I'm feeling inside the die most definitely is not coming from sticking case walls. They are sliding in and out like butter, which is one of the reasons why I typically use the Hornady One Shot case lube. Another nice thing about Hornady One Shot is they advertise it as not affecting primers. Although I do not make it practice to lubricate cases that have primers in them. Alright, so I got two more to go here. That one and one more. And man, I tell you what, there wasn't much resistance on those cases that were lubricated with the Hornady One Shot. Moving right along, now we're gonna size the cases that were lubricated with our lanolin mixture. I can tell you that I'm feeling a little bit of resistance right now, but I think it's actually coming from the linkage on this old press because I forgot to lubricate it earlier. You can hear it. That has nothing to do with the case sizing. I'm going to lubricate that real quick because I don't want to hear it, but I can tell you that this lanolin mixture seems to have worked really well. These cases are sizing no problem.
A few more moments later.
I'm just gonna spray a little bit of that silicone spray on that linkage so that it's not grinding back and forth. Okay, that's better. Alright, moving right along. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised at how little effort it takes to size these cases with the lanolin mixture. Now bear in mind, Gavin used 99% alcohol, which is great. If you could find it, I would suggest it. I didn't want to pay for having to have it shipped in order to use it. I think the 91 worked okay. It might perhaps take a little longer for the cases to dry. As I've been sitting here and working on this, it's been about 10 minutes since I sprayed them, and I can tell you that the ones that I'm working with now seem to be a little bit drier than the ones that I started working with. But anyway, for the price difference, I think it's a great idea. I think I'm going to keep using that product because I don't really see a downside to it. The lanolin is natural, so it's non-toxic. You know, it comes from what, sheep or goats? I think sheep, and that's one of the reasons why their meat kind of tastes funny, I think. No offense to those of you who like it, but it's just not for me. So what did we learn here? We learned that Hornady One Shot is a great product. We learned that we can make case lubricant out of a 10-to-1 mixture of rubbing alcohol and lanolin. I know that I had to spend about $10, maybe a little more than $10, to get everything that I needed to make this. Conversely, one bottle of Hornady One Shot is at least $13 or $14. This spray bottle weighs twice what this weighs. And the benefit that I'm seeing now is when this bottle's empty, I still have everything to make more. And if I need to buy another bottle of alcohol, well, that's only about another $1. So I think I'm going to keep using this. Nothing against Hornady One Shot. It's a great product. But if I can save, you know, $10 every 1,000 rounds, it's worth it to me. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down below. Click that like and subscribe if you would. I'll keep trying to put out content. Hopefully somebody's getting something out of this. Have a good day. God bless.